The essential question for Unit 1 is, what is the value of conformity and or nonconformity? In other words, when is it good to be a conformist and or a nonconformist? Your task for this essay is to find 3 examples of conformity and or nonconformity and explain their value. The essay will consist of the following paragraphs: an introduction with a thesis as the concluding sentence, a paragraph for your first example of conformity and nonconformity, and the paragraph must do the following: summarize the scene and explain the value of conformity and or nonconformity as it relates to the Walls family. So it doesn't have to relate to the whole family, but someone in the family, okay? And then the second and the third paragraph do the same thing. And then your conclusion needs to go back and answer this essential question. So things to keep in mind: you need to read the scoring guide in Schoology, which I'm going to go over here in just a second. Do not narrate your writing, meaning don't say, in this essay, don't tell me what you're going to do, just do it. Don't, note, you don't need to use I, don't use first person. So don't narrate your writing. Don't tell me what you're going to do. In this paragraph, I'm going to, don't do that. Do not do that. I have a sample essay that you can look at. It is over a different novel called Educated, but it is the same format. This is the intro. In your introduction, I want you to start your introduction with the title of the novel and the author, and I've done that here. Notice that the title of the novel is in italics. And then I have this is my thesis statement. Fortunately, Westover learned from her parents' choices and found value in their choices of being nonconformists. She found value in having an education because she knows what it was like not to have one. And then I have 3 examples of nonconformity where her parents were nonconformists and how it brought value to her life. They didn't have their kids go to school. She wanted to go to college, so she had to take the ACT. When she went to take the ACT, she couldn't even fill in a bubble sheet. And so it was just something that simple that really that was really hard for her. Probably the best example, though, was she did finally get into college, and she had never heard of the Holocaust. And so her parents, being nonconformists of education, never taught her about the Holocaust. So she's in this art history class, and the professor was showing pictures from the Holocaust, and she raised her hand because she didn't know what that word was. And so she asks, she raises her hand, she's like, I don't know what this word is. And everyone in the class thinks she's just trying to be funny. And what a horrible thing to try to be funny about, right? Because you think everyone knows what that is. But because of her parents, and she only learns from them, she doesn't know. And so these are all reasons why, not knowing these things are all reasons why she found value. And so in my conclusion, I explain how she found the value of conforming to get an education because being a nonconformist was really hard for her. I've included a blank document in here for you to start on it. And then this is the description of the essay. That is this right here. It'll take you to this document here. And then you have to submit your essay to 2 places. You're going to submit it to Schoology, where you're typing it up, and then in the corner it'll say submit. But then you also have to come down here and submit it to Turnitin.com in Schoology, so that I can make sure that it's not plagiarized, okay? So you have to also click on this, and there's going to be a place here where it says submit upload assignment, and you have to choose cloud submission because it's going to find it from the cloud from Google Drive, okay? Your screen will look different when you click on this. This is from the instructor viewpoint. You'll see it from the student viewpoint. So you have to submit it to both places, okay? Let's see. I think that's it, you guys. I think that's it.